hot drinks in the morning,
and another look at Mr. Mojo.
and it's time to join the academic team
All today on
on the air. I'm Derek Clemens.
and I'm Adrian Burns.
OTA has been providing a service each morning in the lobby area outside the cafeteria and raising money for their group.
Hi, I'm Justin Flipiak, and let's see what's hot with HOSA Hot Drinks.
Hi, I'm Taylor Hill. I'm a junior here at RHS, and I lead the Hot Drinks for HOSA fundraiser. We are here to raise money for our state competition, and we're open every morning from 7:40 to 8:06, and we sell drinks for $1.50 a cup or $1.25 if you bring your own cup. And we sell all types of cocos, peppermint, salted caramel, milk chocolate. We also have teas and other types of coffees like cappuccinos. Our most famous cappuccino is the French vanilla. And we have had such a high demand that we are buying a new Keurig that should be here within the next week. So we will have a new Keurig and have 2 Keurigs out in the morning. You can also buy our prepay card. It's $15, and you can buy 10 drinks, which will last you for 2 weeks.
Sounds good. Back to you guys in the studio.
It's time to consider joining an academic team. Nate Trawick has already told you about 2 teams earlier this week, but there are more.
That's right, there's another academic team getting started. Let's check out the announcements today. Freshmen, if you are interested in serving on student council as a class officer, applications are available in Mr. Letbright's room R255. Applications are due by the end of the day this Friday, October 10th. The Island Club will meet after school tomorrow, October 9th, in Mrs. Sharan's room R135. We will plan our next event and finalize this week's trip. This Friday, the Island Club will be meeting at 5:45 at today's Harvest Farm to explore the corn maze. Any student interested in coming should see Ms. Sharan at R135 for more details. Attention anyone applying for Boss Technologies. There has been a change in the due date for applications. They are due into Mrs. Sims next Wednesday, October 15th. Anyone interested in joining the English academic team should meet in the library after school next Monday. The topic this year is the glory that was Rome. That was the same topic for the Fine Arts team, who will also have a meeting next week. Anyone interested in being part of the team, make sure to be at the meeting next Wednesday, October 15th, in the library after school. You'll study Roman art and architecture as well as their music. Also, if anyone is interested in joining the math academic team, they should see Mrs. Parsons in room R313. If you're a fan of anime, the Morrison Reed's Library has the club for you. Starting tonight, they'll have a club where you can come discuss anything and everything anime from 5 to 6 at the library. The club is open to students ages 13 to 19. Attention all sophomores and juniors, if you like helping people and can keep things confidential, would you like to take a class to learn how to help your fellow students? If so, consider becoming a peer helper. Stop by room C216 in the Career Center and pick up an application. Any student not involved in a winter sport who is interested in playing softball in the spring is invited to a short meeting on Wednesday at 4 p.m. after school in room T155 in Tierney. And girls basketball tryouts will start October 27th at 4 p.m. in Tierney. You must have a physical on file to try out. Any girl not in a fall sport who is planning on trying out should be going to conditioning on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Conditioning starts at 4 p.m. Any questions, see Coach Pollins in room 230, Coach Hillard in ISR, Coach Janelle in room 217, or Coach Kitchell in room 241. And that's your announcements for today. Have a good day.
So Serena, is this just a cruel joke this morning, or will we finally have a sunny day?
It's going to be a very sunny day today, but don't expect it to last long. While we see lots of sun today, clouds will move and later tonight, along with more rain for tomorrow and into Friday. Highs will be just a little warmer today, with highs in the upper 60s. It should be a great night to get out and support the Red Devils tennis team as they play at regionals on Tiernan courts. Later tonight, lows will drop into the lower 40s before rain moves in tomorrow. Highs on Thursday will only reach to the mid-upper 50s, with spotty showers all day. The showers will continue overnight into Friday as lows fall once again into the mid-40s. I'm Serena Scales, and that's your weather for today. We'll see you guys back here on Friday. Back to you guys on the studio.
So it's time for our sports report, and for today's, we're joined by our sports anchor, Hannah Goddard.
Thanks, Adrian. There's not a lot of sports as there were no matches last night, but a couple quick important sports stories. First, congratulations to senior Shelby Miller for earning the Palladium Item Athlete of the Week honor for her performance in the Richmond Invitational last week. Shelby's 34 kills, 29 digs, and 8 aces led the Lady Red Devils in going undefeated. Also, last night, the first round of the boys tennis regionals of RHS were postponed due to the rain. They will be played tonight in the Tiernan Center courts, so get out and support the Red Devils as they try to get the championship game later this week. That's your sports.
Thanks, Hannah, and congratulations again to Shelby Miller.
We would like to thank Square Donuts for bringing in our class donuts today. They are very delicious. As we end our show today, we want to remind you that tomorrow you should report to homeroom at the beginning of the day. Students will accompany their homeroom teachers to the assembly in the Tiernan.
In closing, here's another look at tomorrow's speaker, Mr. Mojo. See you back here on Friday.
Mr. Mojo will empower your audience with highly valuable content through excitement, energy, and humor. His relevant stories will teach and inspire you to believe that success is possible and achievable for you.
I thought it was excellent. A lot of energy, a lot of charisma, great personality.
Just because somebody said something doesn't mean we always have to take it personal. They may have their own issues, their problems, their challenges, so we don't always have to take it so personal that it bothers us. What happens when somebody attacks your core? How do we handle that? How do we treat those people? How do we deal with it? And when I say core, meaning that spot on the inside of us that when people talk about it, they make fun of it, they laugh at us, even when they think they're joking, it stings us. Yeah, so I know you think you're teasing. I know you think you're just joking. Sure, you're just playing, but you never know how it's affecting somebody else. But here's when it becomes important to you, when it becomes personal. When it happens to somebody that you know, that you love, that you care about.
Travis always brings excitement with him and his sincerity and his ability to relate to the audience and the students.
Why not everybody come together and say, we're gonna stop it. Man, this is real. This is hurting people.
If this was played in front of the whole school, I think people could be like, hey, I'm one of those people.
He comes in and they just open up with ease. It's amazing to see.
We know that there are the bullies, there's also the bullied, but a lot of our message is geared towards the bystanders, those students that are watching it, that are seeing it.
As a bystander, I have the power to step in, to step up, to make a positive difference. I can mojo up. All you'd have to say is, hey, don't talk to her that way, that ain't cool. But you won't say that because she might turn on you and you might be on the other end. You don't want nothing to do with that, that's fear. All you have to be willing to do is, man, say you realize that was wrong. I have to say nothing else.
You don't know where someone comes from, you don't know their home life, you don't know what they live outside of school.
See, the truth is, we judge people simply by the cover of their book. You can be a mojo maker if you mojo up and begin to impact those people around you. Every time I get the message from a kid that says, hey, I've been a bully, and after your message today, I don't want to treat people like that anymore. And on the other side of that, when a kid's been bullied and they say, Mr. Mojo, you're never going to believe what happened to me today. The kids that were bullying me, they came up and they apologized. I never thought that was possible.
I think it really got the students thinking on how they can be a leader.
You guys are awesome. And you have the ability to make a difference in people's lives every single day. You want to heal that pain that you have because somebody else dogged you out? All you got to do is find somebody else and help them out. Find somebody else and help relieve their pain. I promise you, your pain will start to go away.
I feel like he was very, very, very inspirational. I understand clearly where he was coming from.
I think if you get behind them and support them, I think you can see a huge difference, a huge change in your culture at your school. But it takes work. I truly believe that if we can educate the educators, educate the parents, educate the communities, and of course our students, I truly believe we can make an impact. If you have any questions, Mr. Mojo, anti-bullying coach, reach out to us. We'd love to help you.
You know what, everybody out there, you know what you got to do? You got to mojo up. It's going